Good morning and good afternoon, Gators. I'm here with another special guest for our gym class, and I'm going to give it right away. This is actually, it's not an act of favoritism. This is my daughter, and her name is Marq Winston, but she's here to talk about her passion, something I talked to you guys about, and I'm going to really turn it right over to her. So, Marq Winston.
Hello, thank you for having me here.
So tell us, Marq, what sports do you play?
I play tennis, basketball, I am the occasional runner, and I like to just work out.
Tennis, tell us about, I noticed you have here Canton Tennis. For those of you who don't know, Marq was, Marq was the #1 tennis player at her high school for 4 years, freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. She was the #1 tennis player, and she got quite a few scholarships. Tell us about your high school tennis career. How long have you been playing tennis?
I've been playing tennis for almost 10 years. I started playing when I was 9, and I'm turning 19 in March, so.
Almost 10 years?
Almost 10 years.
Okay, tell us, how did that go? Tell us how you got started. Why tennis and how you got started?
So I actually was sort of playing basketball a little bit before tennis, not, not avidly, not all the time, but I played tennis with my friends for fun one time when I was around 8 or 9. I was like, oh, this would be fun, and then you asked me, you need to play an individual sport. What sport do you want to play? And automatically I said tennis. Tennis is the sport I want to play, and then from then on, we just were playing tennis all the time.
Excellent. So, tell us about your high school career.
So yes, freshman year, I tried out for the tennis team. I made it, and I played varsity. I played one singles, which means...
Tell us what one singles means.
One singles is the top player on the team. There's only 4 singles players for high school tennis, and the first one plays the other first ones.
Well, let's let this plane go over. That's a cool plane too.
Kind of small.
We're not gonna stop because that's good. That's a good little break. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So being the #1 singles player means you are the best player on the team, pretty much, and that's what I played. It's pretty competitive once you get that high up on the team, and I played there for 4 years. It was really fun because you get the experience of. It's a team sport because you have teammates, but it's an individual sport. You're the only one out there, especially when you're a singles player. You're the only one on the court, so you really are relying on yourself. So
now, what about college offers? You said you're 19 now. Are you in college? Did you get scholarships to play? How did that go after high school?
Yeah, so I was offered a ton of scholarships. Not to toot my own horn, but I was offered a lot of good scholarships for tennis, but I actually decided to not play tennis in college. Not because I didn't necessarily want to, but the college I really wanted to go to didn't have a tennis team. So I chose music, which is what I study now, over tennis. Okay,
so we're not just talking about a single passion. We're talking about having passions. I talked to you guys about drawing, about sports, about music, even about academics. And she also is a musician, and in this presentation today, I'm going to also play something of Marq musically, so you can get an idea. And she did all. And again, Marq started playing. You said around 9 or 10.
I was 9. Yep.
That's 5th, 6th grade. Some of you guys are 5th and 6th graders. Some of you guys are just barely past. Now's the time. You also played basketball.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You talked about it. You said your dad talked to you about an individual sport?
Yes.
Oh, that would be me, right?
That would be you.
Okay, so what about this team sport?
So, with basketball...
And I showed them your video, the
highlight?
Your highlight.
You still have that?
Yes,
okay.
On YouTube.
Oh.
Okay, but go ahead.
Yeah, so, I was always playing, mostly, honestly, before tennis. My dad and my brother played baseball, so I was out doing that a lot with them. So I was active from a really young age, but in 7th grade, in 6th and 7th grade is when I started to get really serious with basketball. And as we know, basketball is 100% a team sport, and I think I learned a lot from basketball in terms of having a good balance of still looking out for yourself as an athlete, but using yourself as an athlete to work with and work for your other teammates.
Okay. Now, 'cause that's what's up with basketball. Now, what instrument? You said you decided to do music.
Yes.
What instruments do you play, and how long have you been playing music? Because I'm gonna, after we're gonna do. Marquette is gonna take us through a workout. I have no idea what she's gonna do. My wife is sitting over there. She's gonna join us. At least she's looking. So she's gonna join us. So she's gonna take us through a workout. But before that, I'd like to ask Marquette about her other passion, music. And where she wants to take that, and how far she's taken it so far. Tell us about you and music.
So I've been singing ever since I could remember. You would know better than me when I actually started singing, but I've been singing as long as I could remember. I started playing piano around maybe 5th or 6th grade, but I think the Christmas of my 7th grade year, my dad bought me a guitar. And ever since then, the guitar was my main instrument. I can dabble at the drums, and those are the instruments I play.
Okay.
And in terms of where I want to take my career and how far I've gone, I'm open to anything career-wise musically, whether it's becoming a songwriter, becoming a recording artist, becoming an exec at a record company, anything like that. But so far, I've released an EP, and it's on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all major streaming platforms. And I've released 2 singles after that. But right now I'm currently working on a project that will incorporate performance, jamming, and social distancing, so people can come to shows, but in a new way that, we never really have before, bringing inspiration from the jazz genre into the modern pop genre. That's a project that I'm working on now, and hopefully I'll have updates for everyone soon on that.
Okay, outstanding. All right, so that's what's up. So right now, Marquette is about to take us. I'm gonna play a video or something. I gotta look through my files of Marquette. I got some really good stuff, so you can see that too. But right now, Marquette is gonna, this is gym class, so Marquette is gonna take, I want all you guys get up. Marquette is gonna take us through a workout, and that's of course we talked about our 3 types of exercise: stretching, anaerobic, and aerobic. And I want you, as you're going through it, to keep in mind what types of exercise we're doing. Remember, whether we're doing push-ups, I don't know if we're doing push-ups or sit-ups, keep in mind what type of exercise we're doing. All right, thanks, Mark.
Yes, all right. You're welcome.